ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ ọka aka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etuga eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ, ndị gboo wee tụọ oge ebighị ebi. Onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe nara ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onweghị ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịgị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi, n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọ bịa mere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. Anyị wee na-akpọkụ wee na-arịọ gị na-asị, lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt gotu wee wezuga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbe ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ karị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị na anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị, wee nye gị nsọpụrụ ụtọ na-eji ama mgbe niile, n'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị nwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nsọmụkwụ anyị niile. Ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile. Anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ. Anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi, sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị refe nwaanyị bụ isi ala nye ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija ma na-asị, lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasị wee baa ha ọnụ, ha wee daa hapụ ịkụnye ọzọ. Obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala nwekwa n'ihi eze ebube dị ngọzi. Anyị ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkọ ha nsọ gị, na-asị na enweghị chi ọzọ egwezuga gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị, na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana nwe onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị ebi, mara onye bụ ka a na-arịọ gị. Ise
ụtụtụ ọma ụmụ Chineke, ụtụtụ ọma. I greet you all this morning and I bring you good tidings. Events are unfolding, my people, and our freedom is sacrosanct. I want to bring a video to you very quickly. Our CIA intel that was exposed, revealed. I saw this video, and then mentioned were places, but omitted was Nigeria. But we know that among all these places, Nigeria is the worst country, even in the lips of Donald J. Trump in recent times. So that's why, even with all the bribe and all the money that Fulani have used to cover the mouth or the media, or to block the whole media, so that the world will not see the evil and the atrocity going on in Nigeria, yet the President of the United States have told the whole world that Nigeria is now a disgraced country. When Donald Trump was talking about shithole countries, Nigeria was number one on his lips. So you understand now the picture. Nigeria is the only country that Donald Trump threatened and told them that if you do not do the needful to safeguard the Christians, I will come with guns and blazing, and it will be smooth, it will be sweet, it will be fast. Check. Even in Iran, with all the things going on in Iran, the statements of Donald Trump on Nigeria was more powerful, forceful, meaningful, intentional. So it shows you that the intentions of Donald J. Trump is clearer in the issue in Nigeria compared with other places that you might deem as the most dangerous places on earth. So no matter how in the media you try to omit Nigeria as one of the most dangerous places on earth, it has been established that it is indeed one of the most dangerous places on the surface of this earth. But with the picture this man here painted of the most dangerous places like Yemen he was talking about, you will understand that Nigeria is worse. In all those places like Yemen, they have not reported that the government have, areas where terrorists are in charge, whereby terrorists are now operating drones. Terrorists now, they have more drone than the government. Terrorists now have more sophisticated weapons than the government. Some areas in Nigeria, the government have deemed them ungovernable areas. They don't have such in Yemen. They don't have such in Pakistan. They don't have such in some of these other countries. So, if you are talking about the most dangerous place on the face of the earth, Nigeria should be number one. Yes. Nigeria right now is more dangerous than Somalia, more dangerous than Yemen, more dangerous than any other place that is dangerous on the face of this earth. Seriously speaking, the news and the reports coming from Nigeria actually shows the evidence that it is. But meanwhile, let me play the video for you to see what is happening in those dangerous places, and then you will now understand that even Nigeria is worse. I have some videos this morning, but let me see if I can be fast enough. So, with all these things that are happening, I am now more convinced that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case is being handled by Donald J. Trump himself. That is being overlooked, and Donald J. Trump and the government of America are actually watching and seeing what is happening in Nigeria. Whatever they want to do, whatever game they want to play on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Donald Trump is watching them. I'm telling you, hey, I am no longer bothered. I'm no longer afraid. And the only thing I'm bothered about is all these urchins that are, politicizing everything or following some of these criminal politicians in Biafra land. People like Oju Zokalo. Men that if the people in Abia State were actually human beings, if the people in Abia State are actually human beings, Oju Zokalo ekwesịrị ịdị ndụ na-agagharị na-ekwu okwu. If people in Abia State were actually human beings, Oju Zokalo ekwesịghị, that is in with the audacity, dịrị ndụ pụta na-akọ inyo. That's na-akọ, oh my God. Well, I'm not sure Oju Zokalo can have n'ọnụ. Yes, I know that, and it won't be long from now. It won't be long before he will understand that, look, you cannot mock Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, mock Biafrans, and then get away with it.
And I've been
not possible. So I want to bring this video, and then that was, if possible, where Oju Zokalo was just talking. Can I play that? I've already shared that Oju Zokalo. You need to go and listen to what the nonsensical human being is saying on to Abia people. Oh my God. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that's it. They don't Mazi Nnamdi Kanu one. Just say you feel that just not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Anyhow, you have to go. That you are mortgaging the life of Biafrans. You are using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. To think you can hold your... This is a bastard man who was crying in the Senate. Crying. Oju Zokalo was crying. When they jailed him for 12 years, he was crying. Even this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was calling out for his freedom. But now, Oju Zokalo, as far as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is concerned, for him, he should be forgotten. But, okay? The God of justice and truth, he knows why he allowed these things to be playing out like this, so that by the time these people will be separated completely from the land of the rising sun, from Biafra, you will understand why God allowed even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be taken. Jesus Christ was taken into Egypt. Brethren, do you remember that when Herod was unaliving babies, Jesus Christ, for him to be safe, he was taken into Egypt. Egypt, where Jesus Christ was safer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is safe. And I'm telling you, the enemies have got nothing on him. Believe me. The enemies have got what? They've got nothing on him. Listen to the most dangerous place on earth. And I don't know why this man Omitted Nigeria. But when he speaks like this and you understand, you know that Nigeria should be number one on the list.
It's the most dangerous country in the world right now. Also a good question. There are several. And I've been to all of them. I never got to go to the nice places. I went to 72 countries with the CIA, and almost all of them were just awful. Some of the most dangerous places in the world are Yemen, Somalia, Gaza, Afghanistan, parts of Pakistan. You have to sleep with one eye open. You just never know how bad things are going to get. And I'll give you an example. I went to Yemen 5 times. And every time I went, it was worse than the previous time. The 5th and final time that I went, we were only allowed to stay at one hotel. The hotel had a 30-foot high wall around it to protect it from bomb blasts. You couldn't stay in any of the other hotels by then. Well, the day after I arrived, a group of South Korean diplomats arrived. And on the drive from the airport to the hotel, they were ambushed and they were all killed, 6 of them.
Damn.
A couple of days later, a group of South Korean intelligence officers arrived to investigate the murder of the 6 diplomats.
And they were killed.
And they were ambushed.
Yep.
And they were murdered. And so the South Koreans just closed their embassy and went home. That's a pretty dangerous country.
Are you hearing that? Are you hearing that? Now, they closed their embassies and they left. And these places are dangerous. So Yemen is dangerous. It's not as dangerous as Nigeria. So some of you that still have your embassies, well, you can know that these people are not even sending, none of them are sending people to Nigeria. The only man that was bold enough to send delegates to Nigeria is Donald J. Trump. And he sent reps to Nigeria. And they couldn't even go, they were able to go to only one place, only Benue. They couldn't even go to Plateau or other places. They just allowed their foot on ground to do the reports for them. You understand? So, for you to know that Nigeria is even now more dangerous. Yes, so mommy. Mommy say, yes, so. Yes, so. Out of Egypt, father called his son. Correct? So now, I want you to see that Nigeria is now even more worse than Yemen. Look at what is happening now in Nigeria. Look at what is happening in Nigeria. Listen to this one. Very, very quick. Listen.
Hello, you are welcome to this class. Did you see the report of Premium Times? Premium Times, they reported that terrorists, ISWAP, though they acquire plenty drones. And the story I will tell you for you. So, before we enter that story, look at this.
Nigerians, the video you're watching here is from Sokoto State. Tidibale is Sokoto. This is the people of Tidibale, the villagers. Running for their lives. Tidibale is in a Isa local government area of Sokoto. This is the people of Tidibale, the people running for their life after Bello Turji gave them 24 hours ultimatum, 24 hours to evacuate their home. See them, they got to run because they don't have a government that will protect them. Are you hearing that? Remember, these guys were raided. Do you people know who Bello Turji is? Bello Turji is a terrorist that Nigeria government, they had him, they left him, he went and he took chieftaincy title, he's moving about with convoy, and the Minister of Defense bought him vehicles. The Minister of Defense for state in Abuja bought him vehicles, he logs, and all these things that he's moving around with. Now, he is ransacking villages and sending them out. A whole village. He's expelling a whole village. This same Bello Turji, the Nigerian government, they had him in their custody. They left him. He went and they received him in his community with ovation, and he's moving about. Gumi knows where he is. The government knows where he is. He comes out on social media. Now he's sacking a whole village in Nigeria.
2 days ago, this Tidibale were raided. It was after the raid that Bello Turji now gave them the ultimatum to vanish. 24 hours ultimatum to vanish. This is a disgrace. A disgrace to Sokoto, a disgrace to Nigeria. That one man, Bello Turji, one man is bigger than Sokoto State as a whole.
Bigger than Nigeria.
That one man is bigger than the Nigerian army as a whole. Why Bello Turji? See, may somebody explain to me.
The explanation is that Nigeria is the most dangerous place on the face of the earth. That's why Donald Trump, he saw Yemen, he saw Iraq, he saw Pakistan, but he didn't call them a disgraced nation. He called Nigeria a now disgraced nation. You understand, right? So because of Fulani media and Yoruba media covering it and not allowing, paying money to the mainstream media, not allowing to come out for you to know how dangerous Nigeria is, it's not being reported. So a CIA agent can come and tell you the most dangerous place on earth, and they're talking about Yemen, talking about all these places where people can go freely. If I want to go to Yemen, I can go and come back. There are Nigerians in Yemen. People are doing housework in Yemen and they are making money in Yemen. Okay. Well, Nigeria, the most dangerous place on earth, Nigeria.
Why Bello Turji? Why Bello Turji? See, displacing people from their homes. Where are these guys going to? I don't know. This is a disgrace. It's a disgrace to Sokoto. It's a disgrace to Nigeria.
You hear also? They say residents, they run come out from their village because they were given an ultimatum by this man, Bello Turji. Una must leave. Just imagine. Now, we'll go back to the drone story as reported by Premium Times. As you can see, ISWAP terrorists acquire more drones.
More drones.
Plan coordinated attacks on Nigerian troops.
Okay.
It means that the battlefield don't change, not like before. Imagine what they go on for Ukraine between Ukrainian soldiers and Russian soldiers. They use drone. Now terrorists, one could use drone, they fight our soldiers. As you can see, Islamic State West Africa province, ISWAP, has bought many new drones. They are planning drone attacks on Nigeria soldiers. The attacks may happen in Borno and Yobe State. Now, intelligence report be this. Remember, now Premium Times. No be anyhow news outlet talk am.
Premium Times.
What kind of drones? They say now about 35 drones. They are small UAVs, likely commercial drones modified for
About how many drones? 35 drones. 35. But only one that Nigeria have. Hey, Jesus Christ. There was only one drone Nigeria was using to monitor them. One. The terrorists shut it down. One. Nigeria had one. Nigeria Army, they had one drone they were using and they were bragging they have drone. The terrorists have shut it down. Now the terrorists have bought 35 drones and they are using it against the Nigerian soldiers.
They were moved through glacial route. The drones have been tested. These are intelligent reports. They are ready for use according to Premium Times. What are they planning to do with these drones? Israel plans to use many drones at the same time. Attack military bases, attack patrol teams, focus on key conflict areas. How ISWAP uses drones? According to the report, they use drones to watch troop movement, guide mortar attacks, draw small homemade bombs, just like Ukraine, gather intelligence from the air. This is part of asymmetric warfare. No, be this.
Now terrorists have taken over their air. Oh God have mercy. Terrorists have taken over the Nigeria airspace. I want to hear that again.
Attack military bases, attack patrol teams, focus on key conflict areas. How ISWAP uses drones? According to the report, they use drones to watch troop movement, guide mortar attacks, draw small homemade bombs, just like Ukraine, gather intelligence from the air. This is part of asymmetric warfare. No be this type of tea. Our soldiers, what they do, they want quickly eliminate these people. The thing not the long go. That means we group like ISWAP, they are now using smart and cheap tools to fight a stronger army. Why this is dangerous? ISWAP drone use is increasing. They say they don't do and see so. It shows the group is adapting. This makes attacks harder to predict because you're not gonna know where bomb will land on your head. As a soldier, Harder to stop. New concern inside the military, according to the report. Because of this intelligence, security officers are asking for counter-drone weapons. Drone jam.
Now, security people are now begging Nigeria to give them counter-drone weapons, drone jammers. they are begging Tinubu. Tinubu is somewhere in Abu Dhabi or in Doha. Where is he? Speaking English, reading paper in the year 2022. 2002, 25. I saw the video. I said, oh my God, Nigeria, you are in a big soup.
Stop. New concern inside the military, according to the report. Because of this intelligence, security officers are asking for counter-drone weapons, drone jammers, better air surveillance, which is what? To protect the soldiers. Official response, according to the news, Nigerian Army, no public comment yet. The first headquarters.
Nigeria Army, no public comment yet, because this one don't pass them. This one don't over them. No public comment yet. When Musa came out yesterday, I believe first day, he was saying, oh, the terrorists should step down, should stop. You know, if you're a thief, you're a friend of a thief, you're a thief, we will catch you. That's the only thing that he will say. All these people sponsoring terrorists, step down, as if he doesn't know them. As if their name were not exposed. As if he doesn't know that Bello Turuji is on the loose. As if he doesn't know that Motawale knows Bello Turuji. As if he doesn't know where Gumi is staying. Those sponsoring terrorists, step down. You people, I just pity for you. You know what? They need to, things need to happen to Nigerians so that they will understand that the savior they rejected is the one they are supposed to be protecting. They reject Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They use a law that does not exist to convict Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They were celebrating it everywhere. Especially some of them from the place they call Southeast, which is supposed to be our own side of the divide. Some of the politicians there, they use them, celebrating. Now they have peace. Now they have peace. It is coming. I am telling you. You know why it is so sweet where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is? From there, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be sent back to where they took him from that Sokoto. And all of you, by the time you will feel the heat of your rejection of your savior, you will cry, begging, please, oh, bring us Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu aborono ononse ruaka. But those of you that are Chineke, you will be spared, you will be saved, you will be protected. But you see, there will be a total cleansing. That is Chapel. Total cleansing. People have not seen anything yet. Wait, it is coming. It is coming. Nigeria Army have not said anything yet. Defense headquarters have not said anything yet. So let me allow you to finish, because there's another video I want to play.
Which is what? To protect the soldiers. Official response, according to the news, Nigerian Army, no public comment yet. The first headquarters, no comment yet. But in the past, they say they admitted that insurgents are using modern technology. Say all these terrorists.
They have admitted, Nigerian Army have admitted in the past that these terrorists are using modern technology that the army does not have. Terrorists are using modern technology that the Nigerian Army does not have. Okay.
In the past, they say they admitted that insurgents are using modern technology. Say all these terrorists, for some times now, they don't use modern technology. Anyway, America does deliver some military equipment to our military. But we look at the summary. US delivered military supplies to Nigeria. Support is for anti-terror operation. Both countries are working closely together now. How? This includes supplies, just as you saw, intelligence sharing, airstrikes. Gumi must not hear this. Cooperation is ongoing and official. No be bad.
Now that America have delivered supplies, you know what it means? It is a trap on this criminal terrorist country. Every of this supply, America, they know what they have imputed into those supplies. You know, as they brought it now, the terrorists will come. They are all terrorists, all of them, including the Nigerian government that have received these weapons from America. They are all terrorists. Okay, give the terrorists the weapons. These are the modus operandi that Donald, you think Donald Trump don't know what he's doing? You will see. I don't want to expose to you what is going to happen, but you will see it. I don't want to be the one talking. Receive the weapons. You will still deliver it to the terrorists, but that will be your end. That will be what? Your end. Because you know what to do to end this terrorist. You didn't do it. You have been waiting for America to come. You want to cooperate with America. All the money you have been spending on military. What have you done with them? Do you know that Tinubu government, they are spending over 15 billion in 2 years for what do you call it? Solar energy, only in Aso Rock. 15 billion naira in 2 years. Only for Aso Rock. Last year they said they spent 10 billion. This year they're spending 7 billion just for solar energy. Money that is enough to give the whole of the states electricity and build hospitals and build a lot of things. They are using it only for Aso Rock. Not for security, only for solar energy. 15 billion. Tell me why you are not going to be the most disgraced country in the whole world. Terrorists are having more sophisticated weapons more than you. All right, see.
Anyway, BBC made this report just 44 minutes ago before I entered this class. Operation against Nigeria kidnapping gangs kills 200 bandits. Ikongi official tells BBC.
If BBC tell you that they keep pictures, BBC, they are propaganda and they are liars. Anyway, let me go on
They
there.
say for Kogina, it dey hot for bandits. So, what kind of operation is this? A large security operation. They say it started on Saturday here. Involves military, police, and other security agencies. It is still.
Let me take this caller. Fine, just 2 minutes, please. Hello, fine.
Yeah, Pastor Mama.
Ndewo.
I greet you. Good evening from my side.
Ndewo, Mazi.
My brother, you see, all these things you are saying, you are telling our people. Even some of our people, I don't want some on you understand? So that is one thing that I found that in our people. Even regarding to that program that you did the other day, talking about these people that are doing revolution, that are crying for Donald Trump to come and help them. And the analysis of that lady, that she said that the US will see them doing something meaningful. That the US want them to fight the battle. Not tomorrow, they will, because the US don't want to give you the freedom. They can't sit. You can't sit be waiting for US crying like a baby for US to go and give you freedom. No. They want to see improvement from you. They want to see your doggedness. They want to see your resilience. They want to see the spirit of not that say not die in you before they will come. You understand? Because even them, United States of America, fight for their own freedom to the last man standing. That is what they want to see from you. And remember what I told you. I told you that the time will come when our people will start crying and asking for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, asking for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
I say it is coming. It is going to happen very soon now. You will see it.
The time will come. The time will come. Everywhere. There will be chaos everywhere. Haters. You won't even know where you'll be running to. You see, it's coming. I saw this in Pastor Mama. Remember I told you that killing has not started. The kind of killing in Nigeria, in fact, the kind of killing that our people will experience, they have never experienced it before. Before this freedom will come, people must die. Because all these useless and stupid people, not people, can't enter the kingdom of God, because their land is the kingdom of God on this planet Earth. These brainless people who does not have brain, people that go for that basic, and can bamboozle and tell them that they are going to US, that they are going to White House, whereby you know that what we need is not White House. What our Prime Minister told us is not White House. What our Prime Minister told us that what will be happening on the ground, the result of what is happening on the ground is what we will be presenting to the people in the White House, not going to White House to ask that picture. That is like our people, when we enter into this other ear, it will go out from the other ear. That is what I see.
Ndewo.
Because I can see in a reason that this woman will come and tell you that she has already booked a plane last year. Last year is gone. She bring another format. Another is giving you format. At times I begin to wonder, what kind of people are these? Are they worthy to get reason from their arms?
Honestly.
They will ejiri
Ejiri egwu abacha, ejiri egwu abacha. Ejiri egwu abacha.
What is somebody that told you that immediately the declaration will happen, that we will be taking the police station one after the other. We'll be taking it one after the other. We'll be taking the barracks one after the other. We'll be taking it from street to street, from one state to another state. Chase everything out of our land. What is going on? And as I am telling you, on your liberation, I go to White House, I go to White House. Did the Samoneta told you anything about White House? Samoneta told you about answer. That's what is happening on the ground. The result of what's happening on the ground will be the thing I will be showing you to the White House. I remember, and then as himself told you that 80% of your land is not in freedom. You can cry from night to tomorrow. My brother, I have somebody to say that. I think I have to drop here.
Ndewo Mazi, thank you very much. Thank you for your input every morning when you call. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really desperately need to play this video so that you will see that, look, there is a timetable for everything that is going on. There's a timetable. You know, when I'm seeing all these things that Donald Trump is doing and saying, the way he's handling what is going on in Iran, the way he's handling what's going on around the world, and the way he's handling what's going on in Nigeria, I now know that Donald Trump is really very concerned about Biafra, even though he's not mentioning Biafra, because Biafra is going to be delivered to us. It will come like a miracle. You will wonder, hey, but Biafra, but you will see it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Bonye Mo, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na Donald Trump, and in that, these people now Chukune use to bring Nigeria down. Hana Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na akpa n'ikuku. Fana akpa n'ikuku. Ihe obunu neme ndị na-achọ what they will gain, how they will control this, control that. All the criminal politicians and all the criminal sabotagers in freedom, in our freedom movement. All of you, you will see how Akanshi unu ga-abụ n'ọnụ. I don't want to waste for that time. Let me play this video. You will hear the way Donald J. Trump is speaking, and you will wonder, this man hasn't spoken so much about Nigeria, and I've told the world how terrible Nigeria is, and how disgraced they are, and how he's going to come after those that are killing Christians. And then now, Nigeria think that everything is normal. Now Nigeria is pretending to be cooperating with them, pretending that they are cooperating, but whereas the terrorists are let loose, the Minister of Defense is just talking rhetoric. Hey, let them surrender. Calm down. A friend of a thief is a thief. We will go after you. Rubbish. Donald Trump know all of you, and all of you, they will catch you one by one. Then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be commanding the matters. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out and be running the show. Biafra will emerge victorious and glorious. Oge munu vamnanya. Remember, our PM used to use that language. Oge meha vamnanya. That's why I am vam. All right, come and listen to this. Listen to this.
Welcome to this class. Trump just told the Iranians that help is on the way. What help? For this class, we're going to look at that. And one of the major keys said, if they ever tried it, they will take action immediately. That is the hanging of one of the protesters. Let's see. This is what Trump has to say. Iranian patriots, keep protesting. Take over your institutions. Save the names of the killers and abusers. They will pay a big price.
Save the name of the killers, save the names of the abusers, they will pay a big price. Even in Nigeria, you know Donald Trump knows the killers, he knows the abusers. If the ones in Iran will pay a big price, do you think the ones in Nigeria will be spared? If the killers in Iran will pay a big price, so you think Donald Trump will spare the killers of Biafrans in Nigeria? You think so? If you are thinking like that, think again.
Cancelled all meetings with Iranian officials until the senseless killing of protesters stop. Help is on its way. Help is on its way, Donald Trump. According to this man, Raza Pahlavi, the son of last Shia leader, the one that Ayatollah, the current leader, overthrew, just addressed Iranian protesters. This is what he posted with this video. What is he saying? He said,
همین الانم
my
همانطور
compatriots,
که در پیام
the world
قبلی به
has
شما
not just seen,
گفتم
I heard your voice of courage. It is now responding. By now, you have probably heard the message from the President of the United States. Help is on the way. Continue the fight as you have done so far. Do not allow this regime to create the illusion that life is normal. After all the massacres, there is a scene of blood between us and this regime. He is talking from Ezra anyway. It's not in Iran. Say the names of these criminals.
Save
They
their
will be
names.
prosecuted for what they have done. But I also have a special message for the members of the army. You are the national military of Iran, not the military of the Islamic Republic. You have a duty to protect the lives of your compatriots. You don't have much time. Join them as soon as possible. They want the regime to fall. As you can see, this protester is about to be hung. The authorities are planning to execute him to show example. His name is Afan Sultani. He is just 26 years old. He's from Fadiz in Karaj area near the capital Tehran. Who is he?
Afan Sultani. You saw that guy? That guy is not as popular, as famous, as close to Donald J. Trump as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So the fact that Donald J. Trump is not making noise about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, talking about Biafra, it doesn't mean that this man is more important than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I tell you, you will be shocked, all of you. Save the names of Uzokalo and all these hopes of them. Save their names. You will see what will happen to them. I am the one telling you this. Remember, I am Vam. Hey, God.
He's just a normal young guy, not a politician, not a soldier. He was arrested at home on the 8th of January this month. This was during the nationwide protest. But what went wrong legally? They did not allow any lawyer to represent him, no proper defense, no access to his case file. They just arrested him, no case. Even his sister is a licensed lawyer, pleaded to defend him, but they say no. About the death sentence, the family did not even know early. They were called for a short visit. Come and visit your son. During the 10-minute visit, they were told he would be executed. Execution method, Angie. When? Today, Wednesday. If done, it will be the first execution link to the new protest. So Trump is reacting to this. If they try it, in this interview, he said many things. Listen.
Americans woke up this morning and they saw that you said help is on the way.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, there's a lot of help on the way and in different forms, including economic help from our standpoint, and we're not going to help Iran very much. And, you know, we put Iran out of business with their nuclear capacity, and now, depending on what's actually happening, nobody's been able to give us accurate numbers about how many people they've killed.
Well, on that
but
point,
it looks
Mr.
like
President,
it could be a pretty substantial number, and that's going to be a lot of problems for them.
a lot of problems. On that point, you did say the U.S. would get involved if Iran started killing protesters.
Yeah.
They have,
Yeah.
by the many thousands, according to reports.
Well, we'll see what that is. I've heard two numbers, but we'll see what that is.
Well, now we're hearing that they're going to start hanging protesters tomorrow. So it comes back to the question, have they crossed your red line, or has the line moved?
I haven't heard about the hanging. If they hang them, you're going to see some things that I don't know what your where you come from and what your thought process is, but you'll perhaps be very happy.
What do you mean by that?
We will take very strong action if they do.
We will take very strong action. He asked the journalist, I don't know where you belong to. I don't know whether you are APC or PDP, but from whatever this thing is going to happen, from your own standpoint, the action we're going to take, you will be happy. I am telling you. Let me now remind you, the actions that are going to be taken against Nigeria, you know, as they are reporting for America, me, I'm reporting for Biafra. As they are reporting for Iran, me, I'm reporting for Biafra. The actions that will be taken against Nigeria, the consequences Nigeria is going to face, I bet you every Biafran will be very happy. Rochas Okorocha, Ojus Okalu, Hope Uzodema, Soludo, all of them will cry. You know, that cry of Ojus Okalu is a small one. Wait until you see by the time it is done.
What do you mean by that?
We will take very strong action if they do such a thing. We will take very strong action.
And this strong action you're talking about, what's the end game?
The end game is to win. I like winning.
How do you define
And we
that in
win.
Iran?
Well, let's define it in Venezuela. Let's define it with al-Baghdadi. He was wiped out. Let's define it with Soleimani. And let's define it in Iran, where he wiped out their Iran nuclear threat in a period of about 15 minutes once the B-2s got there. And that was a complete obliteration, as it turns out, which is what I said initially. Then some questioned it, and they said, Trump was right. So we've been right about everything. We don't want to see what's happening in Iran happen. And, if they want to have protests, that's one thing. When they start killing thousands of people, and now you're telling me about hanging, we'll see how that works out for them. It's not going to work out good.
You heard him. Okay? Let's continue. Again, he was also interviewed in another location. See what he said. He said what they are waiting for is to know the actual number now before taking action. Now, we are going to look at the war situation that is going on in Iran. It's really bad stuff. Iran is on my mind. I see this kind of death that's happening over there. We are going to get some accurate numbers. The killings look like it's significant. Listen.
Back to the White House now. We're going to look at the whole situation that's going on in Iran. It's really bad stuff. Iran is on my mind when I see the kind of death that is happening over there, we think. So we're going to get some accurate numbers. I'll have it in about 20 minutes. We'll get some accurate numbers as to what's happening with regard to the killing. The killing looks like it's significant, but we don't know yet for certain. I'll know within 20 minutes. So,
on sanctuary cities,
and we'll act accordingly.
On sanctuary cities, U.S. airstrikes, if it comes to that, will have the result of protecting the protesters?
Well, you never know, do you? You never know.
Do you think it's...
So far, my track record's been excellent, but you never know.
Do you think it's going to be something kinetic like that, or more like cyber? Or
well, I can't tell you that. I know exactly what it would be. We have to make a decision.
Certain.
But I can't be. Obviously, I can't be telling you.
Yeah.
You've heard. They are ready. They are planning. No going back. What do you think? Drop it in the comment section.
Thank you, Don Azza. My track record, And if you see the way he's speaking, he didn't even speak directly the way he spoke about Nigeria. So for Nigeria on, your case is already decided. For Iran and all these people, he's still speaking even figurative. But for you, Nigeria, you that is dealing with Biafrans, you that is dealing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you that is calling us terrorists, you that concluded on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and locked him up, your case have been settled and it is concluded and it's over with. So Donald Trump is going to allow the most dangerous people, the most dangerous place on earth to continue with their dangerous activities while the whole world keeps watching on. Biafrans are important. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is important. And we must win because Donald Trump likes winning. I love you all. I will see you in my next video. Airborne, have a wonderful day. Come and see you.